All right. We're gonna start off with some
start
shots.
this thing alright. Hey. Woo.
Every time.
I do it, baby, stick it, baby.
You take a good look at our cups.
We tried this year.
We tried. Doesn't mean we failed.
I mean, we might get some good shit. Maybe.
Other people are failing. We're winning. This is Single in the Loop Christmas edition. I don't know if we came up with an actual name for this.
No, we didn't, but it's the holidays, bitch. Be grateful.
It's the holidays. We're really trying to bring in the holidays and the new year with some fun like questions. And the whole point of this is to really just cover the things that people think about when they're single during the holidays. But we're also going to touch on like people who are in relationships too, and how should something go during the holidays. It's almost Christmas, and we are just wanting to share with you our thoughts and our questions on when you're single and it's the holidays, and how you should act, or how you should act accordingly to situations. So we thought this would be fun. We don't usually do video stuff, so we just thought this might just be a stab in the dark of trying something new. And we want to do more of these and do it for other occasions as well. So this is our first go around. Usually we're behind a mic, so now we're like visual. You can see us and know, match a face with a voice. So I'm Nina.
And I am the hard-headed Lark.
And we are Single in the Loop. Okay, we just have questions about, you know, day to day in terms of the holiday. So one thing is that around the holidays, you know, me and Lark are single. I know for us, like, I don't get really like depressed around the holidays or anything like that.
Sometimes I've been like, damn, you know, I can be sitting around the Christmas tree watching my kids open their presents, and like my husband. Sometimes I think about that type of stuff, but I don't get depressed.
Right.
You know,
I'm not depressed, but it's just like, you know, you do think about like, well, what if, you know, if me and the hubby or the bae or whatever exchange gifts, and it would be so nice and everything like that. So we're single, in the loop, in the city, living our best life, okay? Because one thing is that I feel like me and Lark are the type that in order to have a good time, like, I don't need a guy or an arm candy on my arm to have a good time. We have fun with each other. We have fun with our friends. When we go out, it's fun. But at the same time, the holidays really does put things into perspective of like where you're at in terms of your companion, you know. And I'm like, well, damn, I ain't got no companion. So what am I gonna do? So one thing my specific question was, and this is a good one. It says, if you had your boo or bae, whoever that is, man or woman, whoever, and you have been dating for about 90 days. So 90 days is about 3 months. Well, let's say maybe 2 to 3 months, maybe shy of 3 months, okay? You're not in a relationship, okay? Are you expecting a gift, okay? And this is the thing. If it's in your mind like, oh, is he gonna get me a gift? Is he not? How do you bring that up to him or her or whoever it is? How do you bring it up?
Okay, so for me, y'all know I'm very blunt, straight, motherfucking no chaser, okay? I'm just gonna say, are we doing Christmas this year? Are we exchanging gifts? Like, whatever the conversation is, like, oh, you know, are we doing Christmas? Are we doing Christmas this year? It doesn't have to be like, oh, are you buying me a gift? Because that's one thing I feel like guys hate, when somebody's like, oh, are you, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you buying me a gift?
It's all how you word it.
Yeah,
with men, yes.
You have to be very, you know, you gotta tiptoe just a little bit, because they're very sensitive ladies. You know, you gotta caress the ego. So I would normally be like, are we doing Christmas this year? If we are doing Christmas this year, send me a list of things that you would like. I can pick from that list, and that way you get what you want, as well. So you giving them a list, so they just pick from that list,
right,
or whatever, and it works. Like, they don't have to try to figure out like, oh, well, what does she want? I don't know what she want. And you don't have to worry about getting some fucked up ass gift that you didn't even want either. But have the conversation. Just be blunt about it. Don't be a beggar. Don't be a beggar like, oh my god, you gave me a gift this year. No, be like, are we doing Christmas this year? Okay, we're doing Christmas.
You gotta include the word we, because this is the thing. Even though I'm not in a relationship, but I find that men focus on the way you word things. And the thing is that they like the words that sound like you're included.
Right.
Like they're included, I mean.
Right.
So it's like, if you say, oh, are we exchanging gifts this year? That doesn't sound as bad as, oh, what are you getting me for Christmas?
Yeah, don't do
it sounds
that.
so demanding, and it sounds so selfish, even though,
needy.
but wait a minute, but even though that's how we really think.
I mean,
I think like that. What the fuck are you getting me? Okay.
But still, we have to go back to the 3. It's still like almost 3 months. It's still like, technically.
At this point, I done gave up the draws. I want to know, what the hell are you getting me? Okay? I'm speaking right in here. You can see me. What are you getting me? Okay.
No.
Because this is the thing.
What
after 3 months.
After
3
it's
months.
really what she said, but in her head, what the fuck you getting me?
I'm saying this. But that's what I mean. Out loud, you need to say, hey, are we exchanging gifts this year? Are we doing a budget? What are we doing?
Yeah, and even for guys, you guys can do the same thing. Like, if you're not sure if this woman that you're dating or seeing expects some type of gift, bring it up. Say, hey, let's, are we exchanging gifts? If she says yes, be like, okay, let's do, like, what's our budget? We're gonna do a $50, $100 budget. Like, bring it up.
Discuss it.
Bring it up. Trust me, it is way better than coming Christmas Day and y'all asses looking stupid, okay?
Right. Especially when and it always happens like this, where one person gets one and then the other one doesn't. And I feel like it's usually the woman that always gets the gift, and then the guy is just looking dumbfounded like, oh, I didn't know we were doing this. Communication is key. Even when you're not in a relationship. I know communication and stuff, it's only required when you're in a relationship, but even when you're single and you're in that in-between stage, communicate, because you need to know. And honestly, if you ask him and you're like, hey, are we exchanging gifts or not? And if he was like, oh, well, I didn't plan on it. Ooh, stop right there. Say no more. We are not about to do that. That's probably somebody texting you right there telling you that we are not exchanging gifts. Okay? Early too, before December 1st. Okay?
There you go. There you go. Because really, y'all should have been talking about before Thanksgiving, because we're on Cyber Monday right now.
Thanksgiving is almost exactly a month away from Christmas.
So really, y'all should have been talking about it then. But yes, I'm pretty sure this nigga hit me with the no.
Okay. So honestly, I feel like for me, I would just ask like, hey, like, okay, I have an actual example of this. So the last guy I was dating, me and him like exchanged gifts within the first year, of course. But we had only been dating for maybe about 4 months or so. But I asked him because I know I was super psyched for Christmas. Like, that's how I know I was all into this dude, because I was like, ooh, I want to get him this. I want to get him this. If you know Houston, I wanted to go to Premium Goods, okay? And I wanted to just buy the whole store and do all this stuff, but I had to talk to him because I was like, wait, am I doing too much, or do I need to pump the brakes?
Right.
And so he was in agreement. Like, he was like, yeah, I want to exchange gifts and I want to do that. So I was like, okay, good.
We're on the same page.
Right.
We had that conversation.
Right. Okay. You want to make sure you're on the same page, because the last thing you want is to think that y'all are further along than what you
really are. Yeah.
And that's gonna put it into perspective, because and honestly, at that stage of only dating that long, it really doesn't matter what it is.
But I feel like that kind of goes into our next question.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So the next question was, I guess this is still like you're dating this person, you're still single, but you're dating this person, and you're not sure exactly what stage you're at. So should you feel some type of way if you're invited to the house or you're not?